I have no idea what the team names are, so
Wow.
let's invent some team names.
Hype.
This is awesome. We're going in blind, baby. This is actual blind queue, blind pick for casters. I love it. In the chat right now, do me an awesome favor. Throw out some team names so that we can fill in blue and red side, but we're not going to cancel. It feels like everyone just said, let's do it. So we're just going to go. Yuri obviously could play. He has 20 champions. That's what we want to see. And a colleague going to be the start of the game. Banned away. Snitches Posse. Oh, I don't know about that last word. 626. That might be, some people might misread that a little bit. Here we go. Team 4Vixen. I like it. Team 4Vixen. Team Defense.
I was gonna be Cupcake.
Ooh.
What was it? Cupcake Bakery. Come on.
Cupcake Bakery? That's pretty
one.
good. That's pretty good. Is Cupcake... Which side is Cupcake on? Oh, Cupcake is on blue side, so we could do Cupcake Bakery there. Polar Depressed. Is that off of Rapthorn? Is that off of Polar Ace? Polar Ace is such a good team. They're actually scary good. We'll do Cupcake Factory. Or Bakery. That's what you said, Bakery. But some of these team names are good. You guys have to come back and give those team names again in future games. As more mid laners going to be banned by Cupcake Bakery, taking away the Ahri. Now, Akali could be swapped to the top side of the map as well. She's fairly good up there against certain champions. As the Vi and the Teemo banned away by 4Vixen, which makes me feel like they are spelling something out. But VT, maybe not so much anymore. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think they just did not want to see a Vi in another game, because that was pretty unfun for the opposing team to get constantly ultied by that Vi.
Alright, so for those of you that are trying to bet right now, we open the betting after the picks have come through. Well, actually, you know what? Just for you this time around, we're gonna open the bet now. If you want to bet without even seeing what the team's playing, let's just go. You know what? Bet away completely blind. You know what? Actually, let's do this. All right, I chose red last time.
Let's go.
We're blind in seeing whether the teams are even. We're blind in the team names. I think we should do blind betting as well. Why don't you do me the honor, Jess, of you picking a side first? I will pick whatever you don't pick, and we'll have some fun with it. So, what are you gonna bet on, Jess? You see Kane, but it'd be cheating if you saw 626 lock in a champion too. Just kidding, it actually even it up. So,
I guess I'll go Cupcake Bakery.
all right. So you're blue side again, which means I will bet on the red side. And this is the question now. I gotta check my points because I gotta go something spicy. You know what?
I definitely didn't do that right.
I got 1,000 points, so I'm going to bet all 1,000 points on red side. We're going big or going home. On the red side, haven't seen nothing whatsoever. 1,000 bet. No, I'm not gonna do it all. I can't do 100% because if I do 100% and lose, I'm gonna look terrible. But I'm gonna go big.
Oh, I see how it is. I bet everything.
Well, there's a difference between you being a guest caster and me being like the streamer, the caster, the XLNC head. After the game, I'm sitting at like, oh, Jake, like the man Jake, who can't help but earn points watching the stream because he's the one streaming, is sitting at 86 points. Woo! What a good analyst he is. He really knows his stuff.
Well, you should double it or nothing. Come on, you know how great you would look if you had 2,000 points?
Oh, I wish I had 2,000. If I get 2,000 points, I could do that. But I don't have 2,000 points. I only have 1,100 to work with. So we'll talk now about this game as we got the Darkin brothers, Kane and Varus, coming in. If they pick up Aatrox as well, it'll be a Darkin team for the side of Cupcake Bakery. The Thresh coming in as well. That's some good CC chaining between the Thresh and the Varus ultimates. That's pretty nice. As Soraka gets locked in for Team 4Vixen, very squishy composition with the Lucian, the Nico, the Soraka. I'm a bit nervous. They're gonna need in the second pick phase to grab some kind of frontliner. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna be losing 1,000 points.
Did you actually bet 1,000 points right now?
I did earlier. Yeah. I bet all 1,000 points on red side. So
Oh boy.
And I have
You're
1100
sweating
total.
this game.
Oh, trust me. Trust me.
You're the analyst. You should know who wins, right?
Yeah, but we were doing blind betting, and I'm kind of nervous. The Katarina, excuse me. The Katarina banned away by the side of Team 4Vixen as Riven is taken away from Cupcake, trying to ban away some of these solo laners on each side as we have our bottom lanes already grabbed a jungler and a mid laner on each as well. So, you know what jungle I'd like to see from 4Vixen is something tanky like a Sejuani. They got good engage, good AoE, good team fight, good frontline tank, all around powerful. That's the type of jungler I want to see from 4Vixen. If they pick a Kha'Zix, I may just be done.
Yeah, they definitely would be really great to see a Sedge because that would counter that Varus ulti a bit. You know, popping off the counter ult for that CC chain would really help them in this case, especially with a Soraka to heal up that Lucian to keep him pounding away on DPS. But it really looks like the... Oh boy. I think he heard ya.
Oh no, hero, don't do me like this.
He's gonna do you dirty, I think.
No, please. Save my points. Okay. rek'sai's not as good as Sejuani, but that's a little bit better than the Kha'Zix. A little bit better than the Kha'Zix.
You never know, he could be a one-trick insane Kha'Zix.
Could be.
Carry the game.
Are you prepared for the
there's
Thresh
gonna
to
be
make its grand return, Vitrillion? I am nervous. I have 1,000 points on the line. You best not win this game. This Cupcake Coles grabs the Karma. Wow, that is some alliteration if I've ever said anything. As Yuri will lock in the Fiora for the top lane.
Yeah, their team's looking pretty solid with even an AP poke for the range for that Karma. Fiora with the being able to be mobile around the team, being able to dodge a lot of that CC, and the Varus with that ulti, and the Kayn with his engage and ulti, so. Well, it looks like they're going for the Nautilus since he's been recently buffed.
Yeah, I think my internet's having a little bit of a hiccup. Bear with it for just a moment. Hold on. What is going on? It went from 1,700 to literally 0. I think someone is
stealing your internet.
Yeah, for real. For real. What is going on here? Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if somebody is currently doing something on the internet. It might be Nova's fault, and I have a feeling that it's gonna be Nova's fault.
The Netflix.
The Netflix. Get off of the Netflix. That's the question. Plasma. Oh, you're betting blue side 100. I like it. I like it. Are you downloading something? Because the internet is dying. Like, terribly dying. Yeah, my internet's going whack too. Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Can you see if maybe Leah's doing something to the internet? Okay. Well, it looks like the internet's returned, at least for me. We're back up and rolling, so thank you. Whatever you didn't do, it fixed it, so we're good. Okay, well, we're back! We're back, everyone! Woo! That was a bit of an eyebrow sweat. There we go. Trev, a little too much faith in yourself. Trev the Vampire, welcome. Betting 500. I don't even know if you have 500. You have to check your points to see if you have that or not. Welcome. I don't know. Did you raid and I just missed it? I didn't see a raid. If you did, welcome, Trev, and all of you vampires as well. We're here in game number 3. Cupcake Bakery taking on Team 4Vixen. We gotta roll through the players and then talk about these compositions, as I like a little bit of what I saw at the very end from 4Vixen. For the side of... Actually, why don't you run through Cupcake Bakery and I'll run through Team 4Vixen, because those are the sides we're betting on.
So it looks like Cupcake Bakery is going with the Kayn jungle by Aether Rising, Varus ADC by Licher Beast, Thresh support by Vitrillion, Karma by Cupcake Coles, and Fiora by LG Yuri. And like I said, they have insane amounts of team fight composition with the Varus ulti, the Thresh hook engages, the Fiora mobility, and able to dodge a lot of that CC that they have going on, and the Karma poke. The only thing they might need to be concerned about is that Soraka, so if that Kayn can get a Soraka pick, then it's easy flying for them.
Alright, for this side of Team 4Vixen, we've got Experiment 626 with the Lucian AD carry, Arcane Vixen on the Nico in the mid lane, Sasha Hyena with the Soraka in the supportive role, Hero with the rek'sai in the jungle, and a top lane Uber IPO Nautilus, and a amazing Regimole following the stream. You're now a minion. Welcome, helping us push the mid lane. Maybe we'll get to that inhibitor sooner than later. With the compositions locked in, I'm liking the Nautilus from the side of 4Vixen. You can take a Bruiser AP top lane. You also have some pretty good backline engaged from the rek'sai. Look for the squishier members of the Karma, of the Varus. You can take those out early. However, I'm still nervous about the composition as a whole. They're going to have to rely on their ability to catch people with the Nico root, the Nautilus hook, maybe even that ultimate, and then the burst out of the rek'sai, Nico, and Lucian to follow that up. But they're just so darn squishy. Their backline, at least. And if Fiora and Kayn get in there, they can deal some serious damage and blows to Team 4Vixen.
Yeah, the rek'sai can make or break it too, because he can just jump in, knock up some of those squishies, and take them out real quick. So that's going to be something to watch out for, as well as the CC locks that are going to be happening. It's going to be interesting to see. Because the Varus may CC lock, and they may just be both locked in place with both stuns up. It's definitely going to be an interesting one for sure.
All right, we're getting into game. I wanted to say a huge thank you to the Trev Devamp, or Lich Beast, as he is going to be named in the League client, for coming in and playing and bringing his community in as well. I love your support of the stream as we are immediately into game. No chance to look at fancy skins. We got into game number 3, Cupcake Bakery versus Team 4Vixen. And honestly, when it comes to the lanes itself, the one I want to watch most is this top lane between the Nautilus and the Fiora, because Fiora's early game is pretty oppressive, and if she can complete her Trinity Force in quick time, she can easily take over a game. And it's up to a Nautilus, something you don't really consider to be a solo laner, to try to deal with the Fiora.
A good Nautilus top lane can be frustrating though. So it'd be interesting to see that pop off.
He's going to be going, I want to see what he starts with, the Corrupting Potion start to the game. So he knows he's going to be taking some of that harassment. And so he's trying to build against it. All 3 members stacked for 4Vixen at the moment. They might have seen Vetrilian walking in. IPO going to take a step forward, could flash, try to get a hook as well. Not going to go for any crazy aggression there. Oh, that setup was so good from 4Vixen, but they don't pull the trigger on it.
I mean, at least it's better safe than sorry, right?
No, it's all about the kills. You gotta burn 5 flashes, baby. It's all about flashing over the back of Dragon Pit and going for the crazy play as the enemy team is leashing the red. It's all about those plays.
So are you telling Team Vixen to 5-man flash in?
100%, as they're 4Vixen, so they only need to burn 4 flashes, so 5 flashes, haha. Nautilus going to be able to walk back to lane. He might miss a couple of minions as that wave is starting to crash. Is Yuri going to try to get another poke? Wait, no, he's got the hook! What? He's got the root! Forces the flash! Wow, the play! Nautilus knew the greed was coming in from Yuri. What a great hook. I actually think the root animation was canceled, and that allowed Fiora to walk away, because if that root had landed, she should have been dead.
She instantly flashed as soon as she could, that's for sure. You're getting a little hype here.
And that Corrupting Potion on the Nautilus can heal him up as well. He popped it earlier to get a bit of extra damage to drop Fiora down a bit. However, Fiora is winning out in the CS at this point, so may still find herself with a pretty happy advantage up there.
So it looks like bot lane could have an advantage here with Soraka if she starts poking heavy like that. Varus and Thresh are going to have to hard engage maybe at level 2.
Oh, good parry from Yuri. Throws out the Ignite as well. IPO, you had some fun, but I think it's to the base for you. As you recall, because you didn't die, Ignite gonna be canceled by Corrupting Potion until Fiora tries to walk underneath the fountain, underneath the turret. Should be going down to the turret. Are you kidding me? She's still alive, and Nautilus is alive as well, both with no health. rek'sai is gonna be coming up. Good work from IPO. However, she's gonna dash in. She starts with the it's a hook that comes out for the Nautilus. Uber IPO wins the 1v1. A little bit of help from rek'sai, but we'll not count that Q. It's not a matter, not a problem. There's a double ban play from Vitrillion in the bottom lane. The Ignite ticking away onto Sasha, Hyena, Soraka maybe going down. The flash forward as well from both members. So the flash from Soraka, she lives. Everyone's walking away with no health as the Sherman 626 full health is going to go in now, trying to get what damage he can. There's a Q from Lich Beast. It's going to miss, and the kill comes through for the Varus. Beautiful, sorry, for the Lucian onto the Varus. It's Vitrillion now going to be in trouble. Double shots up and available for 626. He's going to get dragged underneath the turret with a nice hook and the flame from Vitrillion. The shot comes through, the heal from Soraka. Not going to be enough, but the auto, the bananas of death. Soraka comes out, winning out in the 1-for-2 trade as the junglers begin to fight. Aether rising on the Kayn, flashing away. rek'sai winning out so far, and there's a Nico coming up from the mid lane as well. Aether trying to get over the wall, but rek'sai can track him down, throws out the tunnels. It's not going to be enough. Arcane Vixen finds a kill, 4-1 the kills, and now they can turn into Cupcake Cole. The Karma trying to 1v2, gets knocked out by the rek'sai, CC'd in place, but the rek'sai going to be jumped on by a Fiora. That's going to be another kill for Cupcake Bakery as Yuri forces the flash at Arcane Vixen. The Nico, not much health, and probably going to be falling, but the TP in from Nautilus going to try to trade it around. The Root came in earlier onto the Karma, so she can't join the fight as Uber IPO TP's in, saving Arcane Vixen, and Nautilus has to walk back to the top lane. And Ender Alex, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome, you're now a minion as well. And honestly, these minions are doing just as much fighting as these players because this game is insane.
Yeah, it's only 4 minutes in, and like you're having a hard time keeping your breath there, calling those fights out, man. We're already at about half a K lead for red side right now, with 4 kills up before 4 minutes. Blue side having 2 kills right now, and Lucian with that CS lead bot lane by 10 CS.
I'm just saying that if red team wins, I'm calling it 300 IQ plays here, as IPO trying to walk back to the turret makes me look bad and dies to Fiora just through auto attack. She doesn't even have her ultimate yet. Great damage and no chance for the Nautilus to make some fancy outplays under the turret.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to play really safe now after that Fiesta bot lane level 2. Soraka really getting that AP damage on, poking them like she should be, throwing out the bananas of death, something that you don't really want right now.
There's a rek'sai sneaking in from behind enemy lines as well. However, the Thresh might have noticed the rek'sai coming in. There's definitely a ward in the second brush. If rek'sai tries to take a step forward, they're going to see it. They know that she's there now, but a good play puts Soraka underneath the turret, so she's going to take a shot and fall. Lich Beast finding a kill, and Hero not in time to make any helpful plays. With cooldowns on the Thresh, rek'sai's gonna go back in, get the knock-up onto the Verse, but rek'sai's underneath the turret. She's taking a lot of damage. Can't she get out? No ultimate available, and the passive healing from the Varus comes through. He's alive for the moment. The auto attacks from the Lucian not gonna be in time. Kayn coming in, and the triple for the Varus erases everything that 4Vixen in the bottom lane did so much work on earlier. And it is now a kill and gold lead for Cupcake Bakery.
Yeah, that Soraka definitely was doing the right thing by being aggressive, but at the same time has to be positioned properly so she does not get hooked, and unfortunately that wasn't the case there.
Oh, Pop Blossom from the Nico gets a nice root, but it's not going to be nearly enough. A good mantra Q from Cupcake's Coles picks up the kill. Oh my gosh, Cupcake Coles, Cupcake Bakery. The Karma in the. Why did you have to name the team Cupcake Bakery? You're trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Cupcake Bakery, Cupcake
Damn.
Bakery, Cupcake Bakery, Cupcake Bakery.
7 kills up on blue side at 6 minutes in, almost kill per minute happening right now, with 4 kills on red side, 2k gold lead by blue, no towers taken yet, and definitely a large, well, you know what, I think Bars did catch up on CS bot lane, so it seems like everyone's quite even in CS right now.
About 10 CS for that Fiora on the top side. IPO down a level. Yuri with that level 6 could try to make a play on Nautilus underneath the turret, but might have learned or lesson from the couple of previous times. Infernal Drake started up by 4Vixen, and they've already dropped it down to about half. Vitrillion going to be here. Could Lantern in the Varus. He's walking in to join. The Hook's going to miss as well. Kane running in. It's got to be smited. Hero gets it. So it's Infernal for the side of 4Vixen. Now they're on the run. Here with a nice tunnel dash away at the moment. 626 with a good blast cone as well. Disengaging the fight. Nico's clone going in, just saying hi, and a great sneak by the side of 4Vixen gets themselves an Infernal Drake.
That's something they definitely needed right now to make themselves have a little bit of a turnaround, considering the triple kill that just happened bot lane.
Doesn't even up the gold, but definitely makes them feel good about getting into the later stages of the game. I'm curious to see how this Varus builds, as he's already starting the game off with that triple kill. Is he still sitting on all that gold? No, he was able to get it back off and got the Cutlass. He might be going Blade of the Ruined King to try to deal with the Nautilus in the mid-game.
Definitely a smart call, because rek'sai will be trying to jump on him and the Nautilus.
Whoop. Excuse me. Apologize for that camera error. I once again forgot to close the betting. It is now closed. No more bets. They are in. And we'll have to see who comes out right. I feel the Fiora are going to steal your lunch money, brother. It might be so. As level 7 Fiora doing quite well. Nautilus able to even up the farm on that top side. But really, at this point, Uber IPO doesn't need to win the lane. He just needs to keep Fiora from leaving the lane and winning everywhere else. The ultimate coming out from the Nautilus gets a knock-up. rek'sai can come in as well for a second knock-up. The parry's not going to be able to do that much. She starts the ultimate, but the chain CC takes the Fiora down into the bottom lane. The play, the calling out from it. 626 drops Vertilion to about half. Forces the heal out of Lich Beast to keep the Thresh alive. So a lot of play in the bottom side. Gets every single spell from 4Vixen's bottom lane. Root comes through onto Cupcake Cole in the mid lane. Nico not able to follow up with much. Kane coming back down here, knowing that all the flashes are down. The hook going to be dodged by Saucer Hyena, but Soraka may still be falling. Aether Arising picks that one up.
Wow, what a game that is happening right now. That Fiora, definitely it has to be kept in lane by that Nautilus, like you said, with that kill happening up. And having a 65 gold CS, 65 CS lead. Oh boy.
Great pick by Arcade Vixen. Just
yeah.
Catches out Cupcake, and when you're landing every single spell, it's a feels good for sure. They're still down, but only a couple hundred gold. And really what counts, though, is who this gold is on. Nico, 2 kills, 1 death. Varus, 3 kills to 1. 2 kills on the Fiora. So it's fairly even between both teams,
yeah.
But the Nico and Varus, the ones that are kind of a bit stand out for the team at this point. In the top lane, Fiora mostly leading just in that CS gold.
Yeah, I think it's the best option for Varus and Fiora to have that gold right now. And for the opposite side, not the greatest for Nico to have. Well, I mean, Nico is a mid lane carry right now, but it would be more of a use on Illusion.
Mystic, I'll have to try that post-game. I was a little bit interested in trying that one out. As IPO going to be able to hook to the turret, flashes away, gets the Soraka healing as well, and IPO lives, but that was a lot burned to save the Nautilus, even though Yuri still has the ultimate available, and yep, no can do. However, Nautilus's ultimate may have set up for rek'sai to come in and trade 1-for-1. The Kane shortly behind as well, but I doubt he's going to be chasing underneath the turret for that, so good ult from IPO before falling.
So it definitely seems like that rek'sai is going to have to stay top to stop that Fiora from snowballing, which will give the Thresh, Varus, and
Nico gonna be joined by the rek'sai. However, throws out the pop blossom to try to catch Kane, but it's too late. It started a little bit too early. Kane will still go down. Arcane Vixen, almost no help. Uses the clone to absorb the mystic shot from Karma. Are you kidding me? Cupcake Cole gonna fall. A great ultimate for rek'sai, gets the double kill. Arcade Vixen, what a play that was. Unbelievable. My mind is actually blown.
9-9 right now. 19.2k to 19.8k. 0 towers taken. The only difference right now is red side has Inferno and Fiora has a larger CS lead than Nautilus.
And it was a mantra Q, excuse me, not the Mystic Shot, I think is what I said in my excitement there. But still, insane play, giving rek'sai 2 more kills. rek'sai definitely good at being able to carry games at least till the mid-game. When a game gets much, much later, rek'sai tends to start to fall off a little bit, has to rely on that ultimate to kind of engage a fight and then use the ult to disengage and avoid taking too much damage. We'll see if Hero can pull that off, as I think he has shown some pretty good rek'sai before on the stream. Mountain Drake, the second Drake to spawn, and there's some good positioning by Cupcake Bakery to go for the bottom lane. 626 going to be rooted up, flayed backwards. Too much CC will fall, and Kayn did go the Assassin Kayn route, so not going to be a tanky Kayn this game. rek'sai is behind enemy lines in the mid lane, maybe trying to jump over onto the Fiora, as Nico going to come around the wall. But that is 4 members already from Bakery on the Mountain Drake.
And there we go. Hopefully they can... Oh, is the rek'sai going to steal it?
Oh, nope. Thresh is actually the one who secures it. And now Hero going to be in trouble. The Kayn ultimate going to hold her in place. But it's still going to be Thresh coming out with the kill. I think rek'sai ran into Thresh's wall as Yuri chasing Arcane Vixen underneath the turret. Just missing. So a good turn of events for Cupcake Bakery, getting the bottom lane, at least 1 kill, and then picking up not only the Mountain Drake, but another kill as well.
So yeah, it's definitely going to be more objective focused now that they have that Mountain Drake to be able to pound down a tower. That might give them a little bit of a lead if they can get that first tower. I would think that they would aim for a top tower because Fiora is just really adding a lot of pressure to here.
And the top lane, Nautilus gonna solo out the Fiora and use the Proto Belt to get out of the turret range. These are the types of games that I love casting. That is ridiculous. Catching up in CS as well. Oh my lord, what a game.
Well, I guess I just gotta cancel it exactly like I said because he just turned that around to make it even again. This game is unreal. Mystic
himself, time to do the troll build. These guys styling on each other. I love it. AP Shyvana coming in next game. Maybe. A 626 going to find the Thresh. Soraka going to be shortly behind as well. If they can get the silence, that'll be good to start things off. As Vitrillion going to be dropped down to about half. The calling available for the Lucian going to come through. Burner Vitrillion down a little bit, but Lichbeast going to throw out the ultimate, trying to root up 626, who says, I'll just fight it. Blessing from the Soraka to reset the fight as the Lucian going to be backing away, having already thrown basically every spell he had in the book. Unable to take down the Thresh, but dropping him low. Oh, he's going to throw out the hook anyway onto the Soraka. A good flash hook. The Flay as well to pull both members in. 626 flashing, but the auto attack flies in, pierces his back. And the double kill for the Varus is going to be so good for Cupcake Bakery. Pings out for both sides all over. But it's looking like Nico going to call away.
Very nice double Flay.
Yeah, just good stuff. And from this Thresh, deciding to go back in at 300 health, knowing that he had the layered CC and great positioning for the double Flay, setting up Lich Beast, despite not having the ult available. Just says, you know what? I got DPS, you got CC, let's do it.
I mean, it was a very smart move considering that Lucian and Soraka just blew all their cooldowns on ulti and their heal. So all that was left was their flashes.
Ultimate call from the Nautilus to the top side. He's got the kill. The burst comes out. rek'sai finds a kill onto Kayn. Despite being so low, still gets the knockup. And the trade revenge from 4Vixen find themselves 4 kills in short order. That is crazy. It is a kill fest this game. Practically 2 kills a minute at this point.
Yeah.
And a small lead for 4Vixen as Uber IPO is trying desperately to catch up and succeeds in beating out Fiora's farm in the top side.
It was starting to look like a blue side game for a minute, but they definitely catch up, and it is very even right now with 13 blue, 14 kills red. 26k on the blue side, with only a 2k lead for red. Who's going to get the first turret here? It's very close between bot lane, red side, and blue. It's still very up in the air.
That's the question. Rift Herald available on the map. Kayn in that vicinity, but rek'sai has backed, has finished off the Black Cleaver, so getting a little bit tanky, which I like, and a nice relentless pursuit. Gets 626 out of Eris's ultimate, so good stuff there.
Wow, I just realized rek'sai has 6 kills right now, 6-3. And Varus has 6-1. Huge gold shutdowns happening right now.
Oh, we got double Sorakas in the mid lane. Mind games. Can you get the double healing as well? If you got banana power, why don't you multiply it times 2? As Yuri gonna be maybe rethinking this fight. The top side. Nautilus is 2 levels over this Fiora. Going in, she's gonna parry, but the ultimate comes out from IPO after the parry was already down. She's trying to get all the lunges, will get the healing coming through. IPO now on the run after the ignite comes down as well. Drags her into the turret. The turret shot not gonna take her down because the Conqueror healing comes through. rek'sai, however, once again, this has just been repeat play on the top side. Coming in, trying to finish off. Yuri will have the ultimate available if she chooses to use it. May try to find the kill regardless, though. The rest of the team gonna collapse in. Kane here getting a little bit of damage. However, rek'sai throws out the ultimate anyway. Goes into the middle of 4 members. Yeah.
Is that gonna be a Herald here, or?
Unwise choice by rek'sai. Let's just say that. Evening up the
If they get
gold.
these picks off, they could get a Herald here, or even a mid tower.
Oh my lord, Lich Beast damage onto the Lucian, drops him to half. They're gonna push into the mid lane. Arcane Vixen is here, and Nika has pretty good wave clear. Soraka here as well. I'm surprised they didn't go for the Rift Herald, because that was going to be a 5v4 without the enemy team jungler. But they decided to back away.
Yeah, that's... Could have been a crazy fight, too. But better safe than sorry. That Nautilus is starting to get very annoying, and he's definitely stopping that Fiora from leaving lane at this point.
I want to see this Nautilus secure the top first turret for the team. That would be absolutely crazy. Bottom lane did secure first turret of the game for Cupcake Bakery, so they've got that little bit of extra gold for themselves. But Kane gonna come out here. He says, you know what, Fiora, you've been having trouble solo. Let me help you out. The Varus here as well. Nautilus trying to make a trade before going down. Can't make it, and the Varus ultimate is actually wasted. Didn't even
Just
land.
melted.
Onto the Nautilus. Cupcake
Looks like
Colt.
rek'sai is soloing that dragon for the Cloud Drake right now.
They might be
He's
trading.
like, I see that top. Let me go and get that dragon.
Yeah, it's going to be a trade of objectives. Top lane turret for the Cloud Drake, practically exactly the same time. However, with the bottom lane turret also falling, 626 getting solo gold there. That will actually be a small victory for 4Vixen. However, they have to deal with 4 members pushing this top side, and they are just shoving it down. They're waiting for the next wave to try to turn in onto this second tier turret. Everyone from 4Vixen running through the jungle.
Rotating, but it's not really quite safe for the two
Sasha,
of them.
that was so badly done. Oh, you cannot solo walk through your jungle, even if rek'sai is near. That was just really, really dangerous play.
Very unsafe pathing, that's for sure. And that's going to give them that top side tower that they need. So they're going to be up by 2 extra towers, giving them a 2k gold lead.
No. Well, it's going to be traded by the Lucian in the bottom side, and Nautilus is going to find the Varus. Is this going to be... Oh, no, it's the Fiora, excuse me. The root comes through, but Yuri was able to get a good parry off to avoid the CC there. Hero maybe looking for the play. Ult is available, and the Varus goes down. Nico picks up the shutdown gold. That is huge. And now they can turn with a nice Thresh hook. Or sorry, Nautilus hook onto the Thresh. He's going to fall as well. Kane going in, seeing what he can do, but the CC is good. The shield keeps the Nautilus alive. Aether Rising tried to dash in, but the Assassin Kane is too squishy, and it's a triple kill for Arcane Vixen on the Nico.
And once again, 17-17 all game long. Pretty even kills. Unreal how they just, every bit counts right here, and they're getting every objective they can when they can, and both teams are capitalizing on just about whatever they can punish. Right side with a slight advantage with the dragons, and a little bit more gold.
Cupcake Cole's gonna be dropping. rek'sai ult not even allowed to complete as Lucian picks up the kill, and now Yuri trying to 1v2 IP on the top side with the help of Soraka. There's a lot of damage coming through, but Soraka's got a lot of heals. Yuri's just gonna continue to beat down the Nautilus. It's not enough. Hero will fall to Aether Rising, catching rek'sai in the jungle, and the Nautilus lives on the top side. How much health was that Fiora did? And Soraka's just like, nope, nope, nope.
No. Just cat face smile on Soraka unicorn running away. If you are just like, let me slap you, let me bring you down, not happening today.
Arcane Vixen once again on defense in the mid lane, trying to wave clear, make sure this first tier turret stays alive. The clone coming in, she's gonna go with the Pot Blossom as well. Catches out two, Experiment 6-2 here, face checking everyone, calling onto the Varus, picks up that kill. Thresh falls as well. Yuri gonna go down as the Nautilus ultimate, gonna catch her out, and the hook as well onto the Karma. Ace for the side of 4Vixen. 23 kills to 18 at the 22-minute mark. They didn't even have rek'sai for the fight, and they ace blue side.
Yeah, that Nautilus is just getting too huge for the team to handle at this point. 18 kills to 23. Who knows if that will change to 23 to 23. It's been doing that all game, with red side now having 5 towers opposed to the blue side's 3. And getting a large amount of gold here.
Kane looking to see if he can maybe assassinate someone before the team is able to back. Oh, double rek'sai is going to make things a bit...
Are they going to rotate to that Baron or reset? Looks like a reset here. They definitely got a 6k gold lead with that team fight victory.
Wow, Kane is a fast boy, that is for sure. Look at him speeding through that wall like it's not even there. Looks like 4Vixen wants to make the play. It's going to be able to get the knock up. Hero with a good play. Double man root from the Nico as well. Going to be slowing them down. 626 getting a good bit of damage. rek'sai on the backside of the fight looking for Yuri. Throws out that ultimate and the Thresh will fall. Nico goes legendary. They can turn to the rest of the team. Yuri getting a little bit of heal with the Pot Blossom, pushing the rest of the team away as Sasha Hayen has to run. Fiora should be able to finish up that. It's only a Soraka, and Fiora was able to pick up that kill. And now Arcane Vixen, this Nico, this absolutely decimated the enemy team, is just doing circles around this group. Has the double buffs as well. However, with that root from Karma, is going to fall still. Nice shutdown gold.
Really making the win in that play, in that team fight. She danced around the Nico ulti, not even being in the AoE, directly going for that Soraka, which needed to happen for that team fight to turn around. And everyone's just falling, and she's just tunnel visioning exactly who she needs to do, which she got that Soraka run right to the Lucian, and then cleaned up for the Nico, and turned that losing fight around into a winning or even fight. And they're just going to pick up an Inferno here, which definitely is going to be needed. They don't want red side to get that double Inferno right now.
22 kills to 16, evened in the Infernals, and what was an amazing play by 4Vixen that practically gave them an inhibitor in the mid lane turned into tragedy with the disrupted backs. They couldn't make a solid decision as to whether to reset or go for Baron, and by trying to play that middle line, yeah, they got 2 kills back, but they lost 4 in the process and lost a bunch of shutdown gold. If you look at the team members right now, no one has a bounty on their head because everyone has been dying in these last couple of fights. So we'll have to watch carefully where they go from here, because both teams are at the point where if they make a bad mistake, the other team could capitalize heavily off of it.
Yeah, they definitely made a huge mistake by not backing or committing to a decision.
Cupcake Cole's gonna be the target for the rek'sai, hit by the Varus ultimate, but Lucian's coming in, uses the Blade of the Ruined King to drop Lich Beast down with the culling as well. rek'sai with the ultimate takes out the Karma, and now the Nico root lines up the Fiora to be the next one. Hero once again making the plays again and again. They find the root. Fiora's going to fall. Kane walks through a wall, but the rest of the team from 4Vixen can move in to finish off the inhibitor in the mid lane. They want the kills instead, looking for Aether Arising. Couple of shots from the Lucian, push him off of the turret. And the inhibitor will fall. Double Soraka is throwing out that banana power to take it down. 626 is tanking up the turret, making the crazy plays, and he will actually fall for the aggression as Team 4Vixen apparently is attempting to throw the game. They got the inhibitor in the mid lane and just walked away afterwards.
I mean, they could have pushed in a lot more. Kane distracting and picking up that Lucian kill definitely turned around and maybe gave a little bit of holding on some hope for blue side to maybe come back into this game with a Baron on the map. It could be anyone's game right now. Like you said, one small mistake can turn it around, and blue side definitely made a small mistake and lost a lot for it. Red side has about a 4k lead right now opposed to blue side, and it's just not gonna cut it right now for blue side needing more gold. to be able to turn around those team fights, they need to get more towers and more objectives.
Oh my gosh, the burst damage of the rek'sai takes down the Kayn, finds him in the jungle, a bit of a revenge for the last time that fight happened, and here was the one who actually fell. Lich Beast once again in position, but the problem at this point of the game is that Cupcake Bakery, they're not playing around this Varus. He does so much damage. It's actually insane. However, the team doesn't peel for him. He can chunk people's health so fast.
Yeah, not only that is Varus being forced to use his ult on single targets, but he's just not getting those peels that he needs. And that is just losing the team fight for them because it's just not making it so that they're immobilized like they need for that Fiora to dance around and pick up those kills.
The Fiora finished 3 items. See what she can do. She's not joining the team for the fight around the Baron. This could be really bad if 4Vixen finds the right hook. And once again, with IPO on this Nautilus, it's pretty easy for him to throw out that ultimate and try to grab someone. Hero coming into that front side. He's got that Jarm's Fist, so he can be tanky. That's the Nautilus ultimate onto the Varus, the target. They move forward. They're looking for it. In the meantime, on the backside, Kayn trying to cause a couple of disruption, but Nico, with that Lucian skin, making it difficult for him to figure out who to jump on. They have pulled off the Baron instead, looking for the fight. Cupcake Cole's down to about 300 health. Kayn still speeding around towards the backside. The rek'sai is trying to make a play, seeing if he can actually start a fight. Flashes the wall, gets the knock up the ultimate from Kayn, but again, it's onto the tanky rek'sai, who goes golden. 626, going over the wall with Relentless Pursuit in the enemy team's face. Calling picks out Karma, or at least gets her extremely low. She has to shield herself to get back to the fountain, and a great fight for 4Vixen could give themselves the Baron.
Yeah, they definitely did not want the Fiora to die down there because she's the only one really dancing around the team right now. Her getting CC'd like that was very unfortunate for blue side and gives up the Baron into red's hands.
Alright, the Baron going to fall. Nothing that Cupcake Bakery can do to stop it. There is a Kayn, but I think with all the CC that 4Vixen can bring, they should be able to stop it if he even tried to steal it away. The Baron goes down. Keep in mind that middle inhibitor for the side of Cupcake Bakery is going to be coming up soon, but now they have to deal with the siege from Team 4Vixen with that Baron buff.
And not only that, but that might be an easy Baron for Team Vixen. I mean, Dragon for Team Vixen right now too. That's popping up, unless they can get it real fast. But I think it'd be extremely risky considering red side has a 6k gold lead, has items advantage, and has just that stronger team fight right now.
rek'sai hopping over the wall. Hook from the Thresh is going to miss. Not exactly as good of a Thresh as we saw last game. The Dragon has been reset. This is the fight for Cupcake Bakery. If they lose this, they lose the game. Infernal will get dropped low. The Kayn is going to get dropped low. Kayn going to be finished off as well as the Infernal. And now the Varus. Again, no peel for him. It's taken down with the rek'sai ultimate. Fiora going to see if she can catch out the Lucian, though. Stuck around a little bit too long. Flash for flash. But Nico Root comes through, and the Soraka bless heal. Keep 626 alive. That is so nice out of Sasha Hyena yet again, saving a team member with that. The TP coming in from the Nautilus just to tank up the Nexus turrets a little bit longer. They've got the Baron buff. It's only Cupcake and Vitrillion to try to defend the Nexus turrets. I don't think there's anything that they could do to stop this. We'll see if they go down in a valiant attempt to protect the Nexus, but it looks like the game is over. Cupcake Cole's getting a little bit more damage. The Nico ultimate to root them onto the fountain. They're trying to get a couple more kills. Nautilus will fall. Kayn picks it up, but in the end, it's still red side winning the team, and my 1000 XP blind bet was actually 100% predicted. I just knew that the red side was going to win.
Even though it was a blind bet, you knew the red side was going to win. 100% prediction.
So good. What can I say? You know what? When you're just as good as an analyst as me, what can you do? What can you do? You just gotta win. I'm kidding. I actually got really nervous a couple of times in the fights.
It definitely was a huge comeback from red side, considering that they were so, it was not looking good for them early game with that triple kill and a lot of the early game fights that were happening.
All right, well, let's roll through the players and the champions in this game. No vet, I did not pay you to throw, but it was pretty funny nonetheless. If you want to run through Cupcake Bakery, I'll run through Team 4Vixen.
I just do you want to do 4Vixen right now? I have an ad up, and I close. Actually, you know what? No, I can see it.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
So for Cupcake Factory, I think that I'm gonna do the the honorable mention to Varus for really having that early game lead, pumping out those kills, and really turning that game into a possible early game victory. Unfortunately, was shut down by the enemy team later in the game because he just could not get those kills he needed. I'm gonna do MVP for LG Yuri for really dancing around the team, turning losing team fights into winning team fights, and giving some hope back into the game.
Especially that fight in the mid lane when 4Vixen couldn't decide to recall or fight for Baron, instead trying to re-engage without having used the gold that they just won. They fought again, and as you said, Fiora able to find the right targets to shut down, almost getting a complete ace for the side of Cupcake Bakery. Unfortunately, even with those 4 kills, they didn't have the pressure on the map to actually go for any other objectives, and they continuously, when they would win some of those more smaller skirmishes, just get shoved back into the base once again. I think from about the 15 to 20 minute mark on, they never went past the river. Everything was just stuck on their side of the map, and that's just really hard to deal with.
Unfortunately, that's all she could do is just delay and delay and delay and hope for a team fight where Varus can land that ulti and pump out some damage, but unfortunately he was just getting picked off each and every time, having to use his ulti just to escape.
Alright, and for the side of Team 4Vixen, honorable mention is going to go over to, and it's going to be pretty funny, Uber IPO. I really think that Nautilus played pretty crazily in that top lane. The use of the Hextech Proto Build to get out of the turret after finishing off the Fiora was pretty awesome, and having been put underneath so much pressure and losing a ton of CS, still came back to have a higher CS than the Fiora, a higher KP, kill participation, lower deaths, AP Nautilus. That is just beautiful, and obviously shows some proficiency on that champion and knowledge about how to play the game as a whole, even dealing with sometimes being the pressure of having 2 people coming up as the jungler, the Kayn, continuously. I think he came up there about 3 or 4 times to try to help the Fiora deal with the Nautilus. And then the MVP, is there anyone else you can give it to besides Arcane Vixen for having a fantastic game on this Nico? Honestly, I don't think I've seen Arcane Vixen's Nico before. If I have, definitely not to this extent. Amazing hooks, great ultimates, and still that play with the clone to avoid the mantra Q from the Karma at no health in the mid lane just absolutely blows my mind every time. I've got to go find a clip of that because it was so good. Very quickly though, a couple more shout outs to Sasha Hyena for some amazing blesses, saving the Nautilus in the top lane several times, saving the Lucian several times, and then 626 with overall good positioning, and Hero with very good engages. Sometimes on rek'sai, you're a little bit nervous about diving in, especially into the middle of 4 or 5 people, because a little bit of CC can ruin your day, one thresh hook, and it could be over. But Hero took the risk, found the right opportunities, and had no problem trying to set up that buffet line for his team, constantly going under with the burrow, getting the knock up, repeat. Very good stuff.
Yeah, I can see the frustration on Yuri's face, chasing down the Nautilus with Soraka just going, nope.
All right, now the question that I have is, how many of you people that are out there right now are interested? I really want to run another game. I know you all want me to run another game. I know you do. But I just don't know that I'm able to do that with how late it is. This is why you guys got to show up earlier. All right, here's what we'll do. If you're interested in playing in another game, if I got 10 people right now, jump in with that exclamation point join and your in-game name. If you've done it once, go ahead and do it a second time just to make sure that it goes through. Because I'm not sure that the first couple of people that did it, as I was resetting my queue player manager, did that. Oh yeah, we definitely got a lot of people that want to play. A lot of
Oh,
people.
yeah.
We got some new people as well. Maxnia, I like it. Are you good for another game?
For sure, for sure.
All right, we'll do one more game just for you all. Just for you all. I better see some hype emotes in the chat. I don't care if it's my emotes or someone else's emotes. I better see some hype emotes in the chat because I don't do this regularly. We'll be right back with game number 4.